All right, so I just saw a landscaping truck move over here. It is, whatever it is today, it's a Wednesday. So what we're going to do, just see what happens. Is there a single day, I don't think there was a landscaping truck here. Maybe yesterday when I was in the near the mansions. There we go. Perfect. You know, here to disrupt the serenity of the neighborhood. So I just want to see how long it takes. You know, what is the actual, thing here that's happening, Which lawn is even here? Is there anything here that even needs any kind of, So you could listen to the birdies. But no, you will have to listen to this bullshit. I think I see the leaf blower from here. Right over there. Is that one of them? Who knows? Who cares? We'll also test the, we'll have the Jacuzzi test here again, which is, we'll sit here and see how much we can listen to it, right? Whoop. Right? Because that's kind of the test, right? Is I don't think it's that crazy to say, well, I have a jacuzzi out here, whatever I want to do out here in the backyard. And if you're making so much noise that, I can barely hear myself think, it's probably too loud. I don't think it's that unreasonable to say, no, this is my backyard. If you want to clean your property, you can do that. You can be OCD about it. It's a waste of everyone's time, it's a waste of your time, waste of your money. That's fine. OCD, that's between you and whatever. I don't want to hear it though, right? The OCD imperialism is just not acceptable. OCD, your thing, you suffer with it, it's very sad. I can hear it whirling up. Yeah, the motors, I don't know if it's, that is actually the leaf blower, but yeah. Hooray! That's fucking loud. That's I don't even know where that's coming from. I don't know who these people are. This is not Left Bozo's commercial service. That was on Monday. Today's a Wednesday. So we get to ruin 1 p.m., 2 p.m., whatever it is now with this. You could hear this from inside. In fact, so we can definitely hear it here. Left Bozo. All right. So let's see what God's work is up to here. You can see all of the, absolutely ridiculous as usual. So that is is it the one on the left or the right? I think it's the one on the left. Just blowing it onto the ground, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, it is the gray one, because there's another one on the other side of that, right? There's they're about the same color, I think, right? It is the one on the right and one on the left. I think they're only doing the left one, but we'll see. Yeah, and the weed whackers are pretty fucking loud too, right? Yeah, they're pretty fucking loud too. And again, this is, so we were hearing this in the jacuzzi. We were hearing this in the jacuzzi, right? And that is one house, two houses. There's actually, you see, I don't know what I'm doing. So that's one house. That's two houses. There's actually another house between that. Left bozo. And then me bozo over here. And then right bozo over here, who just left, by the way. All right? So that's one house, two house, three house that you don't see, four house, fifth house, right? We can measure on Google Maps after this and see how many, you know, what do you call it? How many feet it is from us. Right, but that's the point, is you would expect that, you know, things are pretty close here. So can we not knock this off, you know? If you have a 1,000-acre ranch and you want to be loud and sniffing the cancer clouds, that's your business. Again, your OCD, your business. All right? Your OCD, your business, but this is OCD imperialism, is everyone must now listen to this. Why? I was having a perfectly good afternoon with big-titted Susan in the jacuzzi, right? Why must I suffer under this? So anyways, that's what it is. We'll see how it goes. 6 minutes, right? You know, and that's the thing, is I was actually about to do a bit of gardening out here. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but speaking of a little bit of tidying up and gardening, because you don't need to do much here, right? Unless you want to be a loud asshole. If you notice here, I cleaned the jacuzzi out. Did I mention that? I may have mentioned that. I don't know what I'm mentioning and what I'm not. But the point is, we need to look in the jacuzzi when I get in and see that there's not any leaves in here anymore. I cleaned it out. I just took a hand what do you call it? Hand swipey thing. I took a couple rags and just cleaned it out a few times, rinsed it out. It took maybe 30 minutes and it's nice and clean now. I'm not the crazy one, you know. Anyways, so basically, so I clean this out. I also clean the deck, but as you can see, there's a couple more leaves falling, and I just used a broom. That's it. And you know, I actually didn't even bother collecting the leaves because it's probably good in there, in those two holes, right? Well, this one, is it in there? I could just put it in that hole and put it in that hole, and it's like, it's perfect, you know? It's absolutely perfect. All right, so let's go back here. All right, OCD imperialism. So we're at 8 minutes, and it started around the 2-minute marker. So it's been 6 minutes of more or less continuous, you know, awfully loud music from the leaf blower thing. Music, of course, in scare quotes, because it's terrible, right? And I'm genuinely curious as to what happens to the leaves, because oftentimes when I'm seething, and I haven't had the balls to just film these people, you know, I kind of make assumptions about, well, do they even pick up the leaves sometimes, right? Because it looks like all the leaves were blown from where that guy is and on the other side of the property onto the driveway. So where did the leaves actually go? Because I know over here on the left side, oftentimes they will collect all of it into, you know, they'll collect all of it into here. You see the patch over here? It goes in here, you can see it. They do pick it up some of the time. A lot of the times, as you can see, it gets blasted. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna have to, ooh, I think an animal wanted to get in here. Holy shit. This was supposed to be holding it in there. See, I marked this red to match this, so I know where to put it back in. Wow. I don't know if that fell out on its own or there's something in there. Is there something in there? I don't know, it's like a giant snake that attacks us, who knows? That's the dryer vent, of course. See, this was a pretty shitty thing I did here. Because that used to work. Well, whatever. So the point is, a lot of the leaves, there's no leaves falling here, right? It's that they blow a lot of this stuff here and then don't bother picking it up. Though most of the time they do blow it to over here, and then they do pick up most of it. But again, not all of it. A lot of it they just sneak in there because, oh, it's so clean, you know? So we're at 11-minute mark, 9 minutes of this. So we can blow a couple, right? Oh, another neighbor is out there admiring the, you know, the leaf blowing. And again, they're just putting it right on the fucking driveway, right? Anyways, so it's just a bunch of leaves on the driveway. Are they ever even going to pick it up, right? And again, all these people who are like efficient, it's like if you get one of these big rakes that I have. In fact, we have time to do it. In fact, we can go inside and see how loud it is from all parts of the house. Here we go. Huh, they turned it off after 10 minutes of this hell, you know. 10 minutes of this hell, and now I have a fan going here to get the wood, but you can still hear it easily from here, right? And if you turn off the fan, it's to, right? Wow, it's amazing. You can hear it. But look at these big rakes, right? I got some rakes here. Right, we got some big, beautiful rakes. And, I mean, I've used these before. You know, this big plastic one is great for big leaves. This small one's okay for smaller ones in smaller areas. And, I mean, it's just so fast. You know, you can do it faster than 50, right, than this, without the dust. So that's the insanity of it, is you can always imagine a scenario where leaf blowers are more efficient at, you know, making giant clouds, but you can at least imagine a scenario in which, I mean, you can still hear it in here. It's not that horrible, but you can still hear it, you know? And again, that's with now we're just revving it up for fun, right? What the fuck is this? Is this a car race start? Okay. Two of them. I think that's two of them now. So you close the door. You can still hear it, and that's with white noise machines going. I don't know how that's going to come across here. But even with that, you can still hear it. So, you know, I'm in my little office. The kitchen vent is on. There's a, over there, that black thing on top of that. That is a white noise machine, right? You can, the fan is on here, the space heater. It has a no heat option. So there's a fan on here, and you can still hear it here. It's distracting. You know, it's just that slight annoying noise that just gets in your brain, and it's just there. You know, and why do you have to put up with this? And now it's close to 15, it's 15 minutes minus 2. Are they even doing another property? Let's go back down and see what the fuck is going on there. But, so again, the point is, oh my goodness, it's 15 minutes. It's not efficient. Like, do not tell me this is efficient, even ignoring all of the negatives, like my sanity going away, you know? Not being able to ever enjoy an hour out here, because at any time, and again, you have a whole other neighborhood over there, that's the street, right? So you have 5-10 people who easily are that close on the other side of the street. You can't see them because of the trees. You know? I think they're still on the same fucking property. They're making a giant pile of leaves there now, right? Behind the mailbox, you know. "16 minutes. Ooh, I think we got a good location. All right, you go here. You see? Right there. That is the God's work of 15 minutes. That is the life-saving work of not being able to use a rake, right? And again, it's 2 people, so they could do, right? And again, so let's compare, right? Okay, so right bozo is gone, right? We saw him leave with his car. Let's just show, just to be sure. It's been 15 minutes now, and that guy still has his backpack on. So this is what he does: is he clumps, right? So there's the water meter. To the right of that is Mylon. To the right of his is his, and he blows the leaves on here, right? So it's like, oh, but it looks so much pretty when you use a leaf blower and you don't have this. It's like, well, I don't know why this is an issue. Like, it's the woodlands, so if a driveway is going to be stained from, you know, a little bit stained of these little balls, why is that an issue? Again, this is like OCD, that, oh my God, it has to be spotless. Why? When these balls get to be too much of a hassle, and they're pretty seasonal because they come every couple months, if I start tripping over them, yeah, that's a problem for me, so I'll rake them up, by the way. Because unless you're using, you know, this gas blower. Now, there's something off in the distance that's another leaf blower. Okay, so they're starting back up again. But behind this noise was another leaf blower somewhere off in the distance. So it's like, is this 20 minutes? I'm sure it'll be 20 minutes of direct leaf blowing. Is that worth the, oh, but the driveway, it's nice. I don't care about your fucking driveway. I don't see this as an issue. Once it becomes an issue because I'm tripping over these balls, right? Like this. You know, it does get to be a point sometimes when it's too many and I don't want to trip over them anymore. And I'll collect them. Like, but until then, who cares if there's 3 more things on the fucking driveway? And that goes for this guy too, right, bozo? Although he's kind of on the left here, because we count the left and right from the computer room up there, right? So that's right bozo, left bozo. It's confusing, all right? Are they even on the same property, or are they moving on to? No, they're still on the same one, on the side of the same one. If you zoom in, you know. And again, if people are like, oh my God, this looks so terrible. Okay, fine. You know what? Rake and broom. We just showed off the 2 rakes. You can use either of them. You can make one to your heart's delight, right? You can make whatever you want. You know, any rake or broom will do. And really, you want to invent a leaf blower? Well, you still have the problem of dust in the air, but you want to have something less noisy? That's my compromise. If you can blow stuff around at 200 miles an hour, you know, if you can blow stuff around at 200 miles an hour but I don't hear it. All right, fine. That's the compromise. Is all right. I want the dust. Maybe don't blow directly in my face, but you get to blow. But I don't want to hear. Right? Like that. Oh, this doesn't look good. Okay, fine. There are rakes and brooms. I just don't want to hear this for 20 minutes randomly. You know, when I'm doing things I want to or wanting to just enjoy the outdoors. Because the other thing is, well, just put on some headphones and listen to music. That would, unless it's these two, you know, left and right bozo, it's really not an issue. If you put, why am I under house arrest in my own fucking house? Why am I forced to listen to music? You know, why is my schedule that isn't even announced? Because if you told me, you know, every day from noon to 2, we're going to listen to this miserable cacophony. Okay, that's a separate thing too. At least I can schedule around it. This stuff, you can maybe figure out that the people, you know, left bozo on the right over here, left, yeah, that's how it works. It's every Monday, every other Monday. Sometimes, if it's raining, you know, on Monday, well, good luck with that, you know. The fact that it is like a motherfucking electric shock collar around your fucking neck, because you never know when it's going to go off, but it's going to go off. And then, you know, oh, just go inside and... I'm not under house arrest, asshole. You know? I'm not a criminal. You know? I'm not the criminal here. 21 minutes and 4... Okay, so it's been 20 minutes, more or less straight, leaf blowing, what, 200 feet? 100 feet? I don't know distances. I'm not a ruler. And I hear another one in the back somewhere. So it's like, that's gone, and then somewhere else, 500 feet, is another bullshit fucking thing. I don't even know. So they're probably just doing the motherfucking backyard now, huh? Unfucking believable. You know, unfucking believable. You know, and here's some birds. You know, here's some tranny flag with the, good Lord. No. See, look at that. I want to listen to them. It's a little cardinal. Oh, it's 2 cardinals. It's 2 juvenile cardinals playing. See, I want to be out here and be like, oh, they're so beautiful. Let me hear them chirpy chirp. You know? I want to listen to that fucking things over there. You. I want to listen to you. And you. Not this bullshit. I mean, this is just outrageous, isn't it? You know, and after 20 minutes, they're finally, I think, in the backyard, right? They're in the motherfucking backyard now. And all they got to show for it, it looks like they're going to pick it up maybe, you know, 17 hours from now, you know. What is this? So that is 15 minutes of work there, right? Is that much stuff. In the front, not the back. What? And that's 1 yard. And again, if somebody said, you know what, the compromise is we're going to make all this fucking noise, we're going to make all this dust, but we're going to do it on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. That's it. All right, fine. I can schedule around that, right? But it's, oh, just come whenever you want. Just whenever you want to be loud. Just whatever. In fact, make sure that it's always a separate day and a separate hour. So you can never have more than 2 crews here at the same time either. It's illegal. You have to space these out in the most annoying way possible, right? Am I making this up? Am I making this up that, oh, it's going on for now 24 minutes minus 2, 22 minutes easily? And they're now in the backyard. And again, these backyards are not massive. My, you know, yard is weirdly oversized. I think they added a little extra to it because if they made it even with the fence, it would have been too small or something. Not that it matters. If they gave it to the sidewalk area, you know, you can see, let's see here. You see over here where right bozo's property ends over here. And then I have all this extra over there, right? And then same thing over here with left bozo. is the stuff on the viney stuff, the shorter fence. That's the extra in mine, right? So you got that extra little thing in the back. I mean, otherwise, in other properties, you have, it doesn't matter. The point is, all the other yards are functionally smaller than mine, right? Well, looks like Right Bozo is back. If we see, well, there, this car is there. So we're gonna get back in our jacuzzi. I can still hear it from here, although the car traffic, you can hear it, right? Let me listen to this cacophony. So it's gonna take, what, 30 minutes of loud noise to clean one driveway and a tiny postage stamp backyard. And again, that seems OCD, but the noise is the issue, right? That's the issue. I'm smelling some smoking. Someone's smoking. Does that guy smoke? Don't care. It's not the leaf blower gasoline, because I can smell that too, but is it this? It almost smells like some very nice cigarette or some kind of cigar or something. It could be the leather top of this thing, because I didn't clean it off. And there's a very faint whiff of chlorine in here still sometimes, but I don't know. 27 minus 2 is 25. So we're at the 25-minute mark. They're doing one property, right? Motherfucking believable. Let me get out of here. You know, and you know, I guess to finish off the other thought that I didn't finish is I was gonna do some minor little gardening here. I did this a day or two ago or whatever. You know, I did want to mow with the nice quiet mower. I did want to do a little bit of the pathway here because it does get to be a little bit, you know. I also might want to get an AC guy out here about the vibrating air conditioner, because that's annoying as fuck, you know. So I might want to just do a feet or two from here, and that's it. And then just hedge out some of the stuff that's here, right? Some of the stuff that is right next to here and here. You know, I don't want that growing into the AC, and that stuff is just a hand thing anyways. You got a hand carving knife or something, and you can get rid of all of these, like a pumpkin. I think I have an old pumpkin thing with a blue handle. That takes 10 minutes here if you're really slow. You know, so, but that's the thing is, I want to come out here and have a little bit of fun enjoyment. Oh, it's the sun, you know, you get to be a little bit hot out here. You get to take a nice hot shower afterwards. You know, it's so relaxing. You get to listen to the birds chirping as you're, you know, mowing the 3 feet of lawn that you actually need to. And maybe, right, and then you have to listen to this for 30 fucking minutes. And even with noise-canceling headphones, you can get, if you're outside, it doesn't go away. Maybe indoors it does, you know? $29 minus 2, 27. You know? And I mean, I don't know what this does it give the time? I think it's I think when it's recording, you cannot listen. You can't look at the time. I think, or I don't know. 29 minus 2. I don't think we hear it. You know. So we're probably gonna get to 30 minutes. Isn't this exciting? 32 minus 2. That's what 30 minutes will be. Right? And that's 2 of them right here. Maybe there's another one in the background somewhere. Yeah. 28 minutes. That's the office. Right there. See, it's the cars I could tolerate because you can still hear the birds. The cars just aren't that annoying unless it's a motorcycle guy. But that's it. So 28 minutes of just... And again, it's the randomness of it that makes it very difficult to be like, oh, I'll do some yard work today, whatever little I need to do, because I don't want to listen to this randomly. You know, you're out here, you're already dirty, and then 2 minutes in, brrr, for 30 minutes. Well, how is that tolerable? Fuck this shit, you know? Oh, they still have their backpacks on. One of them took them off. All right. Spy cam here. There's a lot of bushes here. He still has it on. Still got it on. The other one's on the ground. The yellow vest. Uh-huh. He's looking around. Oh, is there a single leaf left to blow? Oh, God, we got to get that one. In search of one leaf. And they're just walking back to the car. So we can comment on that. And that's almost 30 minutes. Almost. Not quite. Almost. Probably closer to 30 than 25, right? And for what purpose? So your driveway has that many less leaves on it, which a rake could have done. Because again, it's blowing plus gathering, right? But we heard almost 30 minutes of blowing. Can you rake with that big-ass rake I said, with the big-ass rake I showed? Could you do in 30 minutes? Of course you can. With 2 people? Of course you can. You know? I think that might be Left Bozo. He might be back. Left Bozo might be back. Do people not have jobs? Are people like me? Because that's the other thing is right. I don't know where they are, but right, you know who, and left, you know who. Sometimes the cars are here, and they leave for 10 minutes. It's like, am I the, you know, if no one else has a job that they have to be at, is no one else annoyed by this? Really? Oh, he's wiping his hands with a towel. Spy cam engaged right there. That's the guy. There's the yellow vest black guy, and there's the red t-shirt white guy right behind the flag. Perfect spy cam. The yellow vest is carrying the rake. Where is he? Right there. That's a rake. So now, so that's the thing. That's our time thing. Is they get the rakes. So they get the rakes after almost 30 minutes of blowing. All right. So it looks like they're going to collect it. But that's the thing, 30 minutes of blowing, right? And then they will gather it with the rakes, ironically enough. So they are aware that rakes exist. Do they understand that you can use rakes for more than just, you know, I don't know, holding the leaves with your hand? I would use a shovel. I've always used shovels, by the way. When you have a big pile of them, you just have a big snow shovel. You don't have much snow here, but you can use those big shovels for that, right? But that's been, so 30 minutes of blowing, right? Plus whatever else. Now, if they're quiet, I don't give a shit. But it's 30 minutes of blowing. Can you rake a small driveway? Because I actually have a long driveway here as well. This is a weird lot here. It is a longer driveway than most. You could fit one... There's how many panels here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels. You could probably squeeze in 6, 7 cars in here without hitting the other ones can fit maybe 4. 2 pairs. This can probably do 3 pairs. Although it is curved, so it's kind of harder to get in here. But the point is, that's a smaller drive. I think you can maybe fit in 1 car there. We're going to go there after all is said and done. and see how big the driveway is, because there's even less driveway to clean there, right? Okay, so red shirt is now going, yeah, brilliant, I know. He has a garbage bag and he has a rake in his hand. I have to narrate because you can't really see anything, sorry. But that's it. So 30 minutes of blowing and then whatever time is here. But 30 minutes of blowing. Can you do 30 minutes of raking? I can. I could probably rake this in 30 minutes, right? And again, why? Who's it gonna? Because it was pretty leafy there for weeks. So the fact that for a few days it looks nicer, you already allow it to go like crap. So like, who cares, you know? Mosquitoes are starting to come out, so it is May. It is May. So anyways, we're gonna pin this video with the driveway when everybody's gone from there. I don't want to be too confrontational just yet with this shit, because again, it's not even the people coming out here. It's the people who are like, yeah, just make as much noise randomly during the week, you know. You know, these people don't come out here just to make noise. They get paid to make noise. Hooray. You know. And what's my point? Do I have a point? Right. So what I'm going to do is just, yeah, if there's more noise, I think they're gone with the noise, at least for them. And if they did multiple properties, they would, yeah, they would have done all that and then do the cleanup at the end. But again, 30 minutes to blow one property. Insanity. Oh, it's so much more efficient. Oh, efficiency. That's our new god and cult. You know, efficiency. When in fact it's not. It's completely insane. Anyways, so we'll go out there. We will append this video, and we will look at how big the driveway is, because I think it's actually one of the smaller driveways. Anyways, I think that's it for now.